How about psychic powers?
Why am I so shit?
As you go, yes, we have books on learning psychic powers. Though usually you have innate power in psychic powers. If you're gonna be, have them at any point. It's rare people develop them halfway through their life.
Any more books on
Yeah,
how to
but
shut up tieflings?
How to?
Shut up a tiefling?
That's a mystery to all.
Have it, you scaly
How
bastard.
about non-drinking books?
Oh no, there's no such thing.
Right.
No.
Anyone?
Yeah, I want to take a look
Allowed
at
to play the flute?
I want to take a look at those books.
Loot.
Flute, that's the one I was
Flute.
looking for.
It's a flute. Yeah, I want to take a look at those books.
I'm gonna come upstairs now because there's no alcohol. But they give me anyway.
Do you have any books on the Crown of the Ancients?
She goes, so we have books about different artifacts that around the realm. Hopefully one of those can help you.
Yeah, I'd like
Where's the scaly bastard gone?
take a look at them, please.
Okay. Everyone who's going to look at books, and I'm assuming you asked where the bar is, Ed, and
Yes.
she'll point you to the bar.
Yeah, where's the bar?
It's there.
Bye.
Okay, so
everyone who wants to have a look at some books, can you roll some percentile dice for me, please?
Oh, God.
percentile dice.
Yeah.
Oh god.
While this is happening, I'm going
That's
to go and get a
2, isn't it?
Righto.
Yeah, it's a D10 and a D10 percentile.
Okay, so you want me to roll this, yeah?
You need 2
Oh,
dice.
a D10 as well.
Yeah.
Shit, losing my place over this side.
Jimmy, you gonna grab yours?
Yeah.
What do I learn today?
Is this just for the random things that you find, or is it like, is there possibilities in here that you could
What
have?
percentile quest? I mean, what percentile dice is it?
It's a
D10.
percent. It says D10
D10.
D10.
D10%.
Just one.
and D10 percentile and a D10. Okay. And everyone, roll your percentile dice. You got a 69.
Mhm.
Lol.
53.
53, and you got a 41. Okay.
It's-
I'll go through. Patrin, you were looking at Dragonborn history.
Yeah.
There's talk about if you look through certain books. There's talk of a Drashdandian clan from Zafari, which is a town to the far south near where the undeath are getting closer and closer to. They are said to have come from that area. Jimmy, you were looking for those. You find that the Crown of Ancients is actually from a triplicate set of artifacts, opposed to just one. The Crown of Ancients actually goes alongside a Spear of Ancients and the Orb of Ancients, and it's said that when you wield all three, you will wield immense power.
Fucking hell, they're like the what's it on Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What were you looking?
Deathly Hallows.
What were you looking up,
What they're called.
Jasmine?
I was looking at causes and ways to defeat deep creatures.
Okay. You find a book. I'm just gonna get my monster manual out, and I'll be able to tell you what it will be.
Woohoo!
You don't find exactly what you're looking for, but you find a big book on Underdark creatures, and it tells you a lot about them. It goes into a lot of talk about drow and driders, which are like spider men who exist under there.
Yep.
There's it talks about Duragar, like underground dwarfs, which is quite useful. They can grow in size, which is weird. Has a lot about Lolth, Spider Queen god, and how people talk about that. There's talk of mind flayers and what they can do. It talks about how they seek knowledge and how they're pretty unfriendly and they eat people's brains. It talks about Etacaps, which are like Spider-Men as well, but different. It's also got a page which you can't work out on something called Gibbering Mouths, but it seems kind of scrawled out quite weirdly.
Gibbering mouths.
Yeah, it looks like a pile of flesh and mouths and eyes. And
That's
it said
creepy.
to cause people to go a bit mental when they're near it.
I'm not fucking surprised looking at that shit. Creepy as hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you done or?
I mean, there's lots of stuff that I could try and look into here, but I mean, how much time do we have?
I'm not gonna lie, mate.
it's
I'm browsing the beer selection.
It took quite a while to actually look through all the different books because the library is
Huge.
excessively expansive, I will say. So finding a book you want is a trial in itself.
Do you have any books on giants?
How to defeat them.
After you've read that book, you go back to the desk and ask that.
Just wants to defeat.
Well,
Lizard.
if there's no more I can glean from that book, then yeah.
That's about as much as it's in your book, Jimmy. It was just like 2 pages which talks about that, and then all the rest went on about different artifacts. It wasn't like about them or anything.
Just a list of artifacts.
I'll let people who want to. Yeah, I'd let people. I'll say you have enough time to look for one more book if you care. You can look at for the same subject as you had before, or you can look for a different subject if you wanted.
Okay.
I'll keep looking.
Yeah. Okay. So for starters, what did I learn from?
You just learn. You now know. You have much more of an extensive knowledge about Underdark creatures. So if you ever do go to the Underdark, it might help you in get advantage on certain roll.
Okay. Sounds good.
Now listen, barkeep. How much is 2 bottles of rum?
More rum.
More room.
He says we don't really serve bottles here. Do you want a glass of rum?
No.
The thing that you pour in the rum out of.
Yeah.
He goes, so how about I decant a bottle of rum into glasses and then you can recant it into bottles?
What's the point of that?
Just sell me the bottle.
He goes, I don't sell bottles, sir.
You can have the bottle when it's empty.
Pay him double the price. He'll sell it you there.
Yeah, but the thing is, he haven't given me a price to double, you prat.
Well,
This kind of bureaucracy and pointless rule following is kind of common in this tower. You can hear people talking about having to follow dumb rules and stuff.
I mean, come on, man. Like, I need a bottle of rum. I don't want you to decant it into 12 different glasses for me to then put it back into the bottle. Just give me the bottle.
He looks at the bottle of rum and he looks around and he kind of doesn't. He goes, "Well, I don't have a price. He goes, okay, a glass is 5
50
copper.
gold.
Just give me." And he just looks around. He just guesses. 3 silver.
2 silver.
He goes, no.
Now listen, I can make you give me that bottle, or you can just give me the bottle for 2 silver.
Oh no! Wait, don't get
he
out. I'm not
you can see him kind of stiffen up, and he stands backwards, and he goes, "I'll have you know, just because I'm behind the bar does not mean I'm a fully fledged wizard." He goes, "Watch this," and he goes, "Whoopah!" and a dove appears.
Well done,
Wow.
you can do parlor tricks.
That could be the rum and the dove.
Do you guys want to roll your percentile dice whilst this conversation?
Just give me the rum. Just
What are we
give me the
rolling
rum.
them for?
If you want to look for another book.
I'll tell you what, if this is really going to be that much of an issue for you, I will give you 6 silver for 2 bottles of rum.
I had 25, but the dice moved.
He goes, fine, but don't tell my superiors, and hands them both to you. And
Thank you.
you're marking that on, yeah.
No, well, I wasn't going to, but you can.
Oh, no, as in mark the silver up.
How the hell am I going to do this from here?
What do you mean? Give yourself 1 gold piece.
1 gold.
No, wait, take off 1 gold piece and give yourself 4 silver. Done. There we go.
And then take off 6.
That's what we just.
Oh, right,
we-
yeah. No, I'm being stupid.
Yeah. Okay, you rolled a 58.
Wait,
I got
so
25,
why
but
are
move the
we,
dice.
why are we rolling to see if we can look for more books or to see?
No, it's the result of
Yeah.
what
You've
books
asked,
you're
you've
looking
asked to look for more books, and this is your second search of books.
for. 2 out of 2 search. This is.
Oh, so this
Yeah.
is to see what we can find. Oh,
On the
any
second-
subject or
you
subject
can-
that we choose.
You can choose another subject, and you're looking for a books based on it again.
So you're not going to tell me if there's any more Crown of the Ancient books.
I'm not going
left?
to tell you if there's any more in there. I'm not going to tell you anything. You
If
have
you look
to
for a
choose
different
what you
one,
look.
then that's
If
the
you look for
result.
something, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do another Crown of the Ancient search.
Okay.
Oh fucking!
39. You got 52. You got 58. When you search for more information on the Crown of Ancients, you discover that it was an artifact that was made around 500 years ago. Its current location is currently lost, and it's not known where it is.
When did the just out of curiosity though, when did the Undeath War finish?
The Undeath War is ongoing.
It's
It's ongoing. I got some lore wrong last time. The Undeath cropped up 100 years ago.
Okay, so it's
There was an
already-
initial huge fight against them, which kind of caused kind of stalemate, but the Undeath are continuously marching.
Okay.
What did you want to look at more in more precise areas?
That was just me asking a question. That wasn't for the book.
No. I mean your role for what are you looking for?
Oh yeah. I'm just looking for a book in deep to see if I can learn anything from it.
Okay, give me 1 second, and I'll because there is information I can give you, and as soon as you.
Is that all from the Crown of the Ancients then?
Yeah, that's all you got from the. But you didn't find a book exactly based around it, but it was mentioned in there.
Okay, it's better than nothing
Mhm.
Yeah.
to start.
Okay. 1 second, just one though.
Sure.
Rum if you
No.
had.
Stop.
Rum if you had.
A lot.
How many bags of pork scratches you've had?
A lot.
Okay. You find a book written in that language, and it's written from the account of a mind flayer, and it's
Holy shit.
discussing. It's discussing. Yeah, this is an odd book. It's kind of weird. It's writing about how different brains taste. It goes into quite a lot of detail about Duragar brains. Goes into like saying they're quite a delicacy, but it's mainly information they eat opposed to the actual brains. But the
Hmm.
brains are quite tasty in themselves.
Okay.
What the fuck?
It also
as-
mentions it talks about how mind flayers try and avoid each other, or at least this mind flayer seems to think that mind flayers avoid each other.
Is that so they don't try to eat each other's brains? What the fuck, man?
Apparently. Wow.
You might
Oh,
it might just be that this mind flayer who's writing his diary was a bit of a loser. You don't know, but this mind flayer avoided other mind flayers.
That's not what I was expecting to find, but I found it.
Sorry, that was me out of character because I'm not listening. I'm too busy getting smashed.
Yeah, it's alright.
What did you
what's-
search for again?
Who?
Fucked up shit.
about yeah, about the Underdark and stuff. More about deep stuff.
Yeah,
You got a
deep creatures.
25. You don't find much information that's that useful to you. It mentions about how the Drashdandians are green dragonborns, which is news for you. I know. It goes into a bit about different dragonborn houses in the area. It says there was some blue dragonborns which lived nearby as well. There were some red ones. There was some copper ones. But that's about all you can find. And as you're drinking your bottles of rum, Mr. Bones turns up in the bar.
That name again, it's Mr.
He goes, do you find what you're looking for?
Yes.
One bottle
Do you
of
want
rum's empty.
He goes, yes. Very
You
much
can't. He'll just fall through his stomach and out.
We're pouring one out for the gone homies.
So, do you actually give him a glass of your rum?
Yes.
Okay, you pour a glass for Mr. Bones. He goes,
I'm not a
thank you.
complete arsehole.
Just mostly.
And
Well,
he
you can waste it.
Yep,
he pours the drink in. He just opens his skull open, just pours it in one go, and then he just puts the glass down again. He goes, refreshing.
What? Does it not fall out of it?
You can see he sat down, and you can see most of it is on the chair at this point.
That's hilarious.
Does it affect him at all?
Make Ed, if you're there, make an insight check.
Oh, you bastard.
No, if you fail, you don't lose anything.
If you do get it though, you gain something from this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right,
Wasting my
I'll
rum.
roll. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Ba 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 ba.
13. He seems to be getting a contact.
Hello?
Hello.
I didn't hear any of that.
Okay. He seems to be kind of getting a contact level of enjoyment. So even though you don't think he's drunk, he's getting a bit
Bit jolly.
loosened up, getting a bit jolly.
Placebo.
Yeah,
Placebo.
effectively, yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay.
I like this a lot. Do you want another one?
He goes, thank you very much. And he does the
Flash.
same again.
Right.
Why are you buying rum? Just to waste it?
He's
Sure.
role playing.
I'm
He's,
not-
he's role playing well. I'm enjoying him.
Share it.
Being friends with Mr. Bones.
Yeah,
When
but
he bartends with-
given
have a
given his
moan in a
love for rum, he'd rather
Oi, Jobber, shut up.
waste it.
Tell the bartender to clean up his
Um,
mess in a minute.
Yeah,
No,
we're gonna.
this is for your dog. That's what the room's for.
Oh yeah. No, he's got more. He's a bit more well behaved than to lick up some.
How
rum
do you know?
Because
You,
he's not
lit-
doing
you
it.
got you got him because you had a piece of meat in your hands, and now you think that he's a perfectly trained dog.
He got him because his feet smell good.
He
Apparently.
will not. He will
Yeah.
not take rum from a bony man's body.
Who says?
I'll take a boat.
What's that?
He won't take a bone. He won't take a bone.
I mean, he hasn't chased him after a bone yet.
That is fair.
I'm just going to take this tibia.
So it is getting close to the time where the captain said that he would be setting off again.
Righto.
Bottle of rum for me.
The last bottle of having.
I can just imagine going down to the bottom to go, hey, we're gonna go, and then just seeing the two of them singing a song, and he's just there strumming along on this lute.
You just fall in. Something.
Now come
Okay.
on, Mr. Bones. I've got to put you in your bag.
He's just no back. He can walk himself.
As
No, he's
you,
pissed, isn't it?
yeah, he's not pissed. He's just jolly.
Okay,
Good.
if we break him, can we put him back together again?
What is he,
Humpty
Humpty
Dumpty.
Dumpty?
If you put it back in the fridge, it will change back.
Oh, yeah.
In a dark street, there's a dark house.